有我们的马谁两个是放我们。
Talking to someone you like can feel like high stakes, but breaking it here's a straightforward roadmap on how to approach, start a conversation, and keep it going. 1. The approach, keep it low pressure. The goal here isn't to sweep her off her feet in 5 seconds. It's just to see if she's open to a conversation. Read the room. Check her body language. If she has headphones in, is rushing somewhere, or is deeply buried in a book, it might not be the best moment. If she makes eye contact or looks relaxed, you're good to go. Keep your body language open. Smile. Maintain relaxed eye contact and don't loom over. Talking on the phone is actually a massive advantage because you get to use your voice, tone, and laughter to build chemistry. Things that completely get lost in text messages. If you want to keep a phone call engaging, smooth, and natural, focus on these 4 main areas. 1. Pick a quiet spot where you won't be interrupted or struggling to hear over background noise. Get moving. If you feel a little nervous or tense, stand up and pace slightly while you talk. It helps burn off anxious energy and naturally makes your voice sound more dynamic and confident. Smile when you talk. It sounds cliche, but people can actually hear a smile. It instantly warms up your vocal tone and makes you sound friendly and happy to be talking to her. 2. Starting the call smoothly. Don't overthink the opening. Keep it brief, confirm it's a good time, and transition into a relaxed vibe. The opener. Hey, name. It's your name. How's your evening going? The time check. Always respect her time right off the bat. A quick, caught you at a good time, shows you're considerate. If she says she's busy but wants to talk later, just set a time to call back. If she's free, you're on. 3. Mastering the back and forth. On the phone, silence can sometimes feel heavy if you aren't used to it. The key to avoiding awkward lulls is active listening and sharing the microphone. Use verbal nods. Because she can't see your face, use small verbal cues like, yeah? Oh, totally. Or, that's wild, to show you're locked into what she's saying. The spike and pass method. When she asks you a question, don't just give a one-word answer, but don't give a 10-minute monologue either. Give a short, engaging answer, the spike, and then immediately pass the ball back to her with a question. Example, my weekend was great. I actually checked out that new spot downtown. The food was incredible. Have you been over to that area yet? Embrace the brief silences. A 1 or 2 second pause isn't awkward unless you treat it like it is. Take a breath. Let the conversation breathe. And just use it as a natural transition to a new topic. 4. Leaving them wanting more. The absolute best rule for a phone call is to end it while the energy is still high. Don't wait until the conversation completely runs out of steam and you're both struggling for things to say. Make a clean exit. When you notice a peak moment of laughter or a really great story just wrapped up, that's your cue to exit. How to say it. Hey, I've got to run and handle a few things, but I loved catching up with you. Lock in the next step. If things went well, use the momentum of the call to transition to an in-person plan. I've got to go, but we should definitely continue this over a drink/coffee this week. What's your schedule looking like? Are you planning to call someone you already know pretty well? Or is this a first-time call with someone you recently met?
Suspicious, no?
True. Hey, Banks, tell me what I'm looking for.
Any kind of deposit.
I've been making these videos
for a long time. I've also been dating women, for the past 11 years. And I've had a couple long-term relationships, but I've also had a lot of experience. Okay, so it's just because of how long I've been dating. When you first, start interacting with women, you might be drawn to like short-term strategies or tactics like pick-up, or trying to use some type of, fancy strategy. I think the next step or the
Say no is the law, considering we're always breaking it.
Ironically, running an illegal business would be easier if you had some legal advice.